you, Emilia. Hello, everyone. I'm very happy to be here today participating in this event. I really wish this event could be up close and personal with everyone, to be able to shake hands and congratulate the winners in person, because this would feel more personal, more humane, and more nice to be with each other. But okay, COVID restrictions, as Yanis Kouburos already mentioned, is like wide and still here. So even in this case, I'm very happy, and uh, I'm happy for many reasons. This is a joyous event because I would like to point out that all the proposals, all the projects we received and we had to deliberate on were very enthusiastic and very innovative ideas. And they were all very promising projects, and all ideas to enhance and to ideas to have better outcomes for people living with brain, mind, and pain conditions. So this is very good to have proposals to deliberate on. So our process of deliberation was difficult. We had to choose, and we had to pick the winners. So the second winner is the CBT-I World Café. I'm very happy to announce Kieran, in collaboration with the Chronic Pain Ireland organization. It was a project very patient focused, which is a main point in the BMP Grant, and very important to all of us, as already mentioned. And it was very well delivered. It was very well thought out, and quite well pointed out how the implementation process will be provided. And the basic concept is also very well, Kieran or Martina will, I suppose they will talk about it. And it was I think it's going to be a sustainable project. It's going to be offered from the Chronic Pain Ireland, and it's going to be offered in the future, not only during the 2 years that it's going to be for the project. So it's clearly targeted for the patients. It's focused. The theme is clearly all over the project. It's sleep. So in some other projects, we didn't see it that clearly. So it was not very well pointed out. This is very important for everyone that's participating in the grant to have in mind that the theme of the year should be prominent. So this is a pointer for any future participations, any future proposals. And of course, the sustainability, the awareness, the raising of awareness is very important. At this point, I would like to use this opportunity to congratulate everyone for their time and effort. And it's very important to say again that anybody that is working with patients and for patients is doing a great job either way. So it's inspiring, Katarina, Kieran, Martina, everyone, that you're working and trying to find innovative ideas. Now you're going to be implementing those ideas. You're going to put it in practice, and you're going to do it. And you're trying to find innovative ideas to self-management approaches to address and reduce stigma, to improve quality of life of many people living with disabling conditions. I would like to say thank you to all of you. The life of all brain, mind, and pain patients can get better because of all of you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Nadia. And now we will give the floor to the University of Limerick team. I will stop sharing my presentation because Abigail has her own, and it will be great to see it as well.
Lovely. Thanks to everybody. Can I just check, Emilia, is that slide? Would I just check? Like everything, things won't begin straight away at the start. Is that coming through okay?
Absolutely.
Lovely. So thanks to everybody, first of all. It's always nice to hear Some good news in the grant funding. Believe me, this is the exception rather than the rule. So it's always nice to get some good news when we submit for grants. My name is Kieran O'Sullivan. I'm a physiotherapist working at the University of Limerick. And I'm going to basically in a moment hand over to Abigail. But I guess just in terms of, I suppose, talking about who we are as a group, I'm just going to see, are my slides moving forward there? Can I just check? Sorry. Oh, yeah. So you're controlling that. Thank you very much. So who we are. So Abigail is doing her PhD on the role of improving sleep in people with comorbid sleep and pain. And she's going to talk to you in a moment. I've said who I am. The other people involved in this project, Dr. Roisin Cahalan is also a physiotherapist in the department at the University of Limerick. And then critically, we are partnering with Martina, who will be speaking in a few moments from Chronic Pain Ireland. And I guess one of the key focuses of this project is to make sure that as well as doing the original academic research, that we can implement that into practice with our partner organization as much as possible. Can you go to the next slide again, Amelia, if that's all right? So just from my end to thank again the funding body, the funding bodies involved, the jury, Pain Alliance Europe, obviously our partners, Chronic Pain Ireland, and our employers, the University of Limerick. And I'll now leave you in Abigail's very capable hands where she'll describe, I suppose, the World Café methodology and some of the preliminary work that she's already conducted. Thanks again.
Hi, and thank you again. So yeah, my name is Abigail Brown and I'm a PhD student at UL, and Kieran and Roisin are my supervisors. And the CBT-I World Café project is the second work package of my PhD. So the first package that we've done is the scoping review, and we've completed that. And we will start the World Café project at the start of September, which we're looking forward to. And then the final work package will be the implementation of that World Café project with Chronic Pain Ireland and a feasibility evaluation. So the work that we've done so far is the scoping review. So we wanted to explore one of the self-management options, and with that we looked at cognitive behavioural therapy for insomnia. We wanted to explore how that is delivered to adults with comorbid persistent musculoskeletal pain and disordered sleep. We wanted to look at how it was delivered and the content and format of how it is delivered in randomized controlled trials with this cohort. We found that there was a considerable consistency in the components of CBT-I, along with certain aspects of delivery, such as frequency and number of sessions. Some of the aspects were either not reported or so the content of the components, or else they were not consistent. So use of terminology was one that wasn't consistent. There was a lack of detail provided across the studies, and that impacted our ability to chart and compare the interventions. So the World Café project itself. So a World Café is a conversational, just one moment, I can't see the whole screen. A conversational process for fostering constructive dialogue, accessing collective intelligence, and creating innovative possibilities for action, particularly in groups that are larger than most traditional dialogue approaches that they're designed to accommodate. So for our World Café project, we wanted to get a number of stakeholders at the table. So we wanted to get professionals, so we're hoping to get GPs, physiotherapists, therapists that are seeing the majority of chronic pain patients. We also wanted to get the cohort, so a representation of that, so patients who have disordered sleep and persistent pain. So we plan to explore a range of self-management options. So sleep hygiene advice, cognitive behavioral therapy for insomnia, meditation, exercise, and mindfulness, just an example of some. We then want to explore how much support is provided. So how this support is provided. So face-to-face, is it online, live or asynchronous, or is it delivered in groups or individuals? And then any expectations or concerns about such management options. And this is key to having both patients and clinicians involved, because we want to get everyone's concerns and expectations. So the outcome will inform an update and redesign of the educational programs offered by the National Patient Organisation, so that is Chronic Pain Ireland. And while the specific format, content and delivery of this revised programme can't be specified until all the studies are completed, this programme will be implemented immediately. And then we will disseminate through both existing Chronic Pain Ireland networks, as well as through a series of bespoke seminars and workshops, both online and regionally across Ireland. And we're obviously going to target people with persistent pain, as well as the clinician groups, as I've mentioned before. I'm going to hand you over to Martina, who's going to take you through the next couple of slides.
Thanks, Abigail. Excuse me. So throughout Europe, it's estimated that 1 in 5 people live with chronic pain. And in Ireland, that figure is estimated to be slightly higher. And for those over 65, it's reported as 3 in 5. Chronic Pain Ireland is the national support group for people living with chronic pain. And sleep is one of the topics that's regularly addressed in our workshops. It's also one of the topics that we frequently get most of our queries on. The majority of our members have reported substandard sleep quality. And given that sleep and pain appear to have a bidirectional relationship, prioritising sleep for people living with chronic pain may be a key component in recovery, self-management, and improving overall quality of life. Next slide there, thanks. Chronic Pain Ireland is proud to partner with the School of Allied Health in the University of Limerick. And on behalf of all our members, we would like to thank the BMP Patient-Centred Innovation Grant Jury. It's very encouraging to be part of such an innovative award, which specifically encourages patient involvement and patient-centric scientific research which will have an impact on patients' needs and help shine a light on chronic pain conditions and neurological disorders. CPI is proud to support award-winning research and hopes to continue its involvement with UL for many more years to come. Thank you. I'll hand you back to Abigail there.
Yeah, so we just want to finish up there and thank you. And we want to, thank you for having us, and thank you for giving us this grant. Thank you. I'll stop sharing my screen now and hand you back over to Amelia, I suppose.